giving it another shot. I'd have to conclude that maybe you go home to your wife and say it's not you, it's me, as there's just other newer models out there that can do more things than the Boss DD3. It kind of now ages kind of basically. Is there one pedal out there that you've tried to get on with a few times, but for some reason doesn't seem to work for you? The Boss DD3 came out in 1986. It's a legendary pedal, has been used by Slash, Dave Grohl, some of my favorite guitarists who I think have amazing tone. Eric Johnson, Joe Bonamassa, Noel Gallagher, Matt Bellamy from Muse, like John Petrucci, basically anyone, Joe Satriani, who's anyone, has used a DD3 at some point. But for some reason, anytime I've tried to kind of make a demo with it, I've kind of just gone like, well, okay, it's fine, but it didn't really do anything for me. I'm going to have one last go at it. This is my buddy Tony from Up the Road's pedal. I'm going to give it back to him today. And I just thought, right, I'm going to have to give this another shot. This channel is supported by TrueFire. TrueFire is an online library of lessons from some of my favourite players. There's thousands of lessons on there. You can use the promo code JNC40 to get 40% off of any of their courses. So the list of heavy hitters that have used the DD3 is not lost on me, and I do feel like maybe I'm the weird one here, but I'm just plugged in now. Guitar into the DD3, into Helix Native. So we have 3 chip times, kind of like short, medium, and long. And I think for me, my delay sounds are normally between 200 and 800 milliseconds. So that makes sense for me to be on long. I guess on the 50 milliseconds, you'd be looking at kind of more slapback type sounds. But even on the 200 milliseconds with the delay time right down. So on the short, we can go from 12.5 milliseconds to 50, so all the way up. And then we can go from 50 to 200 milliseconds, even 200 is kind of like slapback still, right? For instance, I think Robin Ford is around 164. And then obviously long, you can go from your 200 to your 800. There is something of a lo-fi quality to it, like it isn't kind of pristine, right? Like there's a bit of low-end roll-off or something. Probably, I don't know, let's put it to... But it is definitely functional. And you've got this hold function which Eric Johnson would use at like the start of Cliffs of Dover, right? Which is kind of a cool feature. And then it doesn't let anything pass through, so it just stays kind of like a little mini looper. But you can change kind of your settings on that. I think his must have been modified to kind of latch. But yeah, it's kind of functional, but in sort of 2024 feels a little bit like, is that it to me? Do you know what I mean? Like there are so many great delay pedals out there. You think of something like Strymon stuff, you think of, well, you know, name your favourite delays. This for me just... I don't know, is it me? Do you use DD3? Am I missing something crucial about it? Or is it just kind of one of those things where it's like, yeah, either this will work perfectly for you and you'll be like, well, that's absolutely a delay for me. Or is it kind of, yeah, I don't know, a bit like a tube screamer in that you're either going to get it or just not. So I think giving it another shot, I'd have to conclude that maybe it's not you, it's me, but it's also that there are things out there that are kind of better looking than you. There's just other newer models out there that can do more things than the Boss DD3. It kind of now ages kind of basically. It's kind of the best way I could put it, and sort of price wise it's not crazy expensive or anything, but you think about something like a Strymon El Capistan, you think about a Strymon Dig, for instance. Those are kind of two pedals that I found actually quite inspiring immediately, and you have a bunch more functionality with those. I can think of, you know, a bunch of delay pedals that are quite inspiring, whereas the Boss DD3 kind of is what it is to me. So I don't know, I think it's definitely a me issue, but let me know if there are pedals out there that you're similar with, where it's like, I don't really get what all the hype is about. I wouldn't say the DD3 is necessarily hyped, but it just seems to me still on loads of people's boards, and, you know, some people really love it. And it's a thing that I've wanted to love, but for some reason just can't. Elodie, what do you think of this? Can you do something with this? Put the camera away, you saying? You prefer the HX Stomp? Okay. Fair enough. I need to tidy up. Fair enough.